Right, today I'm looking at some vans because we need a long wheelbase. Another one. I mean, it's not the greatest day. It's like, well, drizzling, and not a day you should be looking at new things, but so there are some large long wheelbase vans here, but no one to give key, and I am, as you can see, all wet. So why is this Ford not good enough? Why am I looking for another one? Basically, it's too short. We got another route on for a long wheelbase van for a multi-drop, and this Transit is doing it sometimes, and if the items are too big, well, I use the Sprinter, but that's not good enough. So the options right now are buying a used one, which I'm trying to get hold of. Option number 2 is rent or hire, which is kind of it's kind of terrible because the price is like, if we do it for a year, it's £300 per week on a Sprinter. It's £300 a week. It's a lot of money. That's why I'm looking at financing, because then we can at least sell it at the end of it, not just give it back. But there's nothing interesting like in the area. So I'm trying to buy a long wheelbase van with aircon, which sort of rules out most Sprinters, because a lot of people buy Sprinters just for the badge. It's scary. So that leaves us the French, which are Boxers, Peugeots, well, and the Fiat, because it's basically the same thing. But the problem with them is the cab. It's not really well designed. For instance, we've got a driver that's a little bit shorter than me, and he's struggling to find a good position because I think the seat doesn't move, and the steering wheel has a very limited adjustment. So those are out. Maybe Masters, Renault, or what's called Nissan. No, I've not driven them, and there's not many for sale locally. So I sort of want to have another one like this. So self-steering, cruise control, automatic if possible, but definitely with aircon, which are 20,000 plus. Or we can go full on year-old or 6 months old for 30,000. But apparently Ford has bought a lot of rental ones, so I'm not sure if I want this. So the plan right now is to buy one for 10k, even without an aircon, and place an order for 2 new Fords. Just because the Peugeot was meant to be retired in September, and at this rate, I don't have a clue how much longer we can run it. But yeah, it's complicating. And I went all the way to Norwich. Look at the van. The van is sold, kind of, because the customer's now saying that it might be too big. So the L4, he said, the dealer said there's another L4 coming next week, so he's gonna call me. So maybe next week we're gonna be back here, test drive it, and then figure it out if it's for us or not. But yeah, we are in a very tricky position. Like, everyone's offering work, we're trying to grow, and we either need to plan it 8 to 10 months ahead with ordering additional ones, or buy used ones. Well, another option is to buy a Citroen. So local to me, Ipswich, is the Citroen dealer is selling a actual wheelbase van for 26 or 27,000 pounds, and then the next dealer is selling a Sprinters, but they are like 25,000 pounds for vans with no AC and 100,000 miles. So you pretty much have no warranty and 100,000 miles. That's not the route we want to go. because we tend to do a lot of miles. So for anyone starting, like the best way to start is the new van, I think, because you're gonna be doing like 30, 40, 50,000 miles a year. And if you buy one of 200,000 miles, it might not last very long.